What up, everyone? YOLO here. Gonna do a quick tour of the room. A couple people have asked, and just want to show you. I could have did a better job cleaning this, not gonna lie, but we'll show it in its natural played-in state. With the door, do not disturb. I'm playing with my joystick. Coming over here, this is my giveaway or to sell. These are consoles that I've worked on, got up and running, and ready to find them a new owner. You go over here, we got just some collectibles. Don't mind my cat's meds over there. Not much there, just some memorabilia. And then coming over here, this is my main shelf. So we got some old DVD collections here. We got wires everywhere. Then we're coming up, we got some more DVDs. We got Sega Genesis, some more Sega Genesis, and then some NES. Okay, a little bit of Sega CD. I don't own a Sega CD. Coming up, we got more Sega Genesis. Look at that N64 collection. Look at it. We got some mostly Sega Saturn, or actually that is Sega Dreamcast. And then I have some Sega Saturn stuff over here. We got some, these are mostly disc only games I have. So like Mr. Bones, Robotica. Here's one I made a cover for. Actually, Miss YOLO made the cover. So yeah, these are my disc only. All Sega Saturn over here. Got the Game Shark. Coming up, we got Dreamcast. So got a small collection of Dreamcast. You know, a couple of JRPGs that I wanted. We got a sealed, oh, don't care about the Clorox, YOLO. A sealed Phantasy Star Online. Is it fake? I don't know. Could be. Tell me in the chat. Then we got Xbox 360. Lots of those, just kept over my childhood. And then my favorite, PS2. Got a extra RetroTink remote. Plenty of PS2 games, lots of JRPGs mainly. So, then we got my GameStops. But yeah, tons of JRPGs. Even though my favorite three of my top 5 are on the PS1. I do like the PS2 the best. Coming up, we got GameCube. Decent GameCube collection that I kept through my childhood. Kept the GameCube Game Boy Player disc, thank goodness. That costs a ton. We got our Super NES collection here. A lot of these are from my childhood. There's some good Mario. We got Super Mario RPG. We got Mystic Quest. And then I actually have some of my faves making a mess. We got Donkey Kong Country. Got that bad boy. I got, well, this isn't one of my faves, but we got Mario Paint. I got Final Fantasy 2 or Final Fantasy 4 for those who know. I do have Final Fantasy 3 somewhere. I think it's in my SNES. And then we got Mario Kart. And then I got one of these one day. I'm going to try out Mario Paint, make some creations. Don't mind this guy here. You check my video out on this bad boy. You'll learn all about it. And then my Wii. I've never played a Wii or a Wii U really until this year. So that's new. Some DS's I've fixed up. So I bought these 3 broken, fixed them up. There's a DSi XL, and then I believe DS Lite, and then a DSi. We're trying to get those to some new owners. Over here we got the CRT. So this one I want to play games, just myself, not stream them. I'll play on this bad boy. Fortunately, it got pretty messed up in shipping, but it does work. We got some old school peripherals, Sega Saturn. It's like a flight stick. Got a Genesis fight pad, the Menacer, and then coming over, just using some basic. I got these off of Woot, some basic cube shelves, whatever you want to call them. This is where I mainly keep my consoles. We got the Tower of Power here. This is my Saturn PS2 and my 360, or it's not a 360, it's an Xbox One. So use those a lot. And then got the Wii U gamepad, little handheld, little Magic handheld. We got the Sega Saturn collection. Pretty tough collection to get. I got some fun games in there. I gotta play a lot of them. But Dark Savior, we played that on stream. We played a little Bug, Earthworm Jim, good games. And then we got the second favorite, the PS1. So over here, a lot of Final Fantasy. We've got Wild Arms, Chrono Cross, Breath of Fire, the bangers. Got a little video switch over here just for component, nunchuck. There's Final Fantasy 6 right there. So I like to use a lot of, we like to use, OG hardware, but I'm a big fan of using like aftermarket controllers. So got the 8BitDo SM30 Pro. Pretty simple. Set the dongle up, play it. Got the PS1. PS1, so small, so easy. Got the Wii. I just got one of these from Stone Age Gamer. Hit up Stone Age Gamer if you're looking for some retro stuff. Tons of cables. They can do custom consoles. So they did this one. There's an N64 in there. It's been reshelled. I've never had an N64 growing up, and thanks to them, I was able to get one. Love it. Dreamcast. You got a Retro Fighter controller. So Retro Fighter, another awesome brand. This is actually Retro Fighter. It just hooks up. It's wireless. You can put your, forgot the name, but you put your memory card in there. Perfect. GameCube, same thing. Retro Fighter, amazing. Hook it up, you're good to go. I actually fixed this one to get this one working. My NES is taken apart because I had to fix the pins, 72 pin, and I use just a pretty cheap Hyperkin controller. I don't play my NES a lot, so I didn't really go with like a fancy 8BitDo, but they do have it. Same with the PS2, PS1. I use this one, 8BitDo Pro 2. It's awesome. It's wireless, same thing. Hook up the dongle, you're good to go. Moving over, we got a little PVM here, a little 8-inch PVM. I have my Sega Genesis hooked up underneath it. I actually really enjoy the Sega Genesis on this PVM. Gets a lot of hours. I use this bad boy, so this M30. I have a dongle for the Genesis, and I also have one for the Saturn, so I can use it on both. All of these are hooked up. So all of these are a component, except for the NES, which I have S-Video. I have S-Video right now for the Super Nintendo. And then, of course, that's just standard composite. The rest I'm using, I believe, actually, GameCube might be, the GameCube might be S-Video right now, too. But most of these are all hooked up through component. So here's the gaggle. There's some of the gaggle. You just hide the wires the best you can. Have them hooked up here. There's my RetroTink 5X. Thing's amazing. This bad boy's chilling here. I didn't show you. So I got this bad boy chilling here. I have its component. Normally use component with it, but you can do composite too if I just want to hook it up to the CRT. What up? And then just coming over is the setup. So there's my Game Gear. Got this little Hyperkin cube. I can play Game Boy games. Got Breath of Fire in there. A couple Game Boy games here. And then yeah, it's all hooked up here. I got a little monitor that cube's actually hooked up to. I use the Sound Blaster X4. Just do my audio. Coming into these bad boys. Love these. I got these because they were open box, and I haven't switched back since. We got a little Dell, so this is a CRT monitor, so pretty high resolution. And then just two 4Ks, and that's it. That's a quick rundown. There's the bad boy. Look at that mess back there. Who keeps their cables nice? I don't. Got the gun place. But yeah, over here, nothing too crazy. Been using the 3090 forever. Gonna keep it for a while. Believe that's a Ryzen 7900 in there. Can't remember. But yeah, that's what runs the show. There's capture card. I don't use a fancy capture card. Just an AverMedia, I think it's called a Mini. Got VR once in a while. Play some Resident Evil on that. But yeah, that's the setup. That's what we got going on. If anyone was ever curious from the stream, wanted to see, that's that.